Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right now we finally do have official information breakdown for Act 8 Chapter 1 with official launch date of September 21st, again delayed by a week. And let's take a look at it. However, in brief, basically I must say that there haven't been much changes. The rewards that got leaked were accurate, the boss is correct, and everything else surrounding we kind of already know, except a couple of things for specific path rewards and also for a new buff that will grant your 6-star attackers attack bonuses based on their rank. So let's break it down. Not too much of important information here is being given to us, basically just kind of like walk us through everything else, but the quest structure and chapter structure is going to be effectively exactly the same. It's going to be 4 chapters. Each chapter is going to have 6 quests, each quest composed of 6 paths with 6 encounters per path, 3 final bosses per path where you can choose which boss you do go and fight. And then on top of that, we do have 1 to 3 choice nodes found just before the final bosses, where we can swap out a non-KO champion for a fully healthy champion from our roster in order to make bosses easier. Energy cost is straightforward. I believe it's about 36 refills. Every path is more or less the same there. So for fully exploring Act 8 Chapter 1, you need about 36, I believe, energy refills. And that is just about that, right? And the power hour, just like before, 6-star champions will be getting benefits based on their adrenaline mechanic and increased block proficiency, damage reduction, and so on and so forth. This was present in Act 7 as well. But additional thing is that 6-star attackers will also be receiving an attack bonus based on their rank. Previously, this attack bonus was stagnant 700, I think. And now it's going to be when your lower rank champions gain smaller attack bonus, I assume, and higher rank champions get bigger attack bonus. So if you are bringing in a highly ranked champion, the difference is going to be even bigger than would have otherwise been. Now, I must say that I know a lot of people were worried that Kabam is going to make 5 stars unable to enter Act 8, so I'm glad that they didn't. It would be just something that, you know, this week seemingly, I'm surprised that they didn't do it, but I'm glad that they didn't do it, to be honest. So you can still use 5 stars. 5 stars are still perfectly playable in Act 8. It's obviously that they're not going to be as tanky, that 5 stars don't have enough health, and they do not get these bonuses, but you can still use 5 stars. I have used 5 stars in Act 7 quite frequently at times, and they're still definitely playable. You just have a lot less room for error, and fights last somewhat longer, unless you're picking the perfect 5 stars that still gets like a massive damage benefit from some of the nodes. This armed and dangerous thing, they're really kind of stretching out the explanation. Again, in my previous videos, I have explained this in a much shorter way. Instead of paradox, thank God we get something different, because paradox I really did not personally enjoy. And these are going to be called weapon nodes. All of the weapon nodes are split into 3 different nodes, and it's basically ebb and flow node split in between 3, where when the fight starts, the defender has some powerful benefit where they do more damage or they take less damage or whatever else. You have a job to do: intercept or knock down or heavy or special attack or something, and that disables their benefit and gives you some sort of attack boost, attack bonus, damage bonus. It's effectively the same principle as a simple ebb and flow node, just stretched out in 3 different nodes. So do not get confused when you see these the first time. Just understand that it's a variation of ebb and flow node, where opponents take less damage until you intercept them, and then you get a fury buff. That's what ebb and flow node does, and that's what all of these weapon nodes are. From personal experience playing Act 8 beta, I can tell you that a portion of these weapon nodes are best to be ignored, because it's just not quite worth to tinker, or sometimes the benefits are not quite worth to do. There are some that are going to be crazy and cheesy, without a doubt, but there are some that you can just kind of ignore them. You're probably going to be better off, because sometimes the benefits don't really matter, or you can't really benefit from the damage increase mechanics. Some of them will be very, very, very fun though. There will be some crazy block damage lanes for Massacre, Corvus, and Karnak and Valkyrie and champions alike. There were like 4 nodes, like 4 paths, I think, if I remember like that. Right. And then we do know the boss, Black Widow Skitalis, or Black Widow Skittles. Call her as you will. But I will just choose to associate with Skittles. Taste the rainbow, or taste the Black Widow. From rags to riches, now rewards. The rewards were leaked previously and they were absolutely correct in the sense that you get half a tier 3 alpha, half a tier 6 basic catalyst upon completing, and you get 1 rank 3 to rank 4 gem upon exploring. Additionally, there's also a 6-star awakening gem crystal, some 6-star shards, 6-star signature stones, and tier 6 class catalyst selector in exploration rewards as well. So I think pretty much everybody is quite happy with these rewards, and I must say that, again, I do think these are quite current rewards for the amount of effort required, and props to Kabam for that, because typically first chapters in quests do not reward all that much. You can go back and take a look at 6.1 rewards, they seem quite pitiful, or 7.1 rewards even, then do not seem nowhere near as impressive as these when compared and adjusted to the current meta of the game. And then we have path rewards, and the biggest addition to the path rewards is the fact that you can get tier 5 class catalyst crystals. You can get 50% tier 5 CC per quest. That means to all of these rewards you also earn additional 3 tier 5 class catalysts, which isn't bad at all in my opinion as a path pickup. And then you have tier 5 basics, tier 2 alphas, 6-star shard pickups. You're going to have 24,000 6-star shots as well, not too bad. Your units, your gold, so on and so forth. Launches on Wednesday, September 21st. I will be streaming it as soon as it launches. We're going to have to unfortunately put EOP stream aside. I'll do that probably the day after or the morning after. But I will squeeze it in within next 24 hours after it coming in for sure. But I will definitely be trying to rush to explore Act 8.1 basically as quickly as possible. Also, well, they do express their thanks for people who participate in Act 8 beta. I happen to be one of them, and it's going to be interesting to see how much they change from it, and obviously how difficult is the final boss. But all things considered, obviously it is a big problem that I pushed it aside, because I myself will have at least like 20 plus refills expire and a whole bunch of other items, because I had started gaining resources for the 14th date in mind, and so far Kabam's support has not been responsive at all. I did send in a ticket yesterday morning and they haven't replied to it. Maybe they can salvage some of my resources, otherwise it's definitely a huge waste. But better late than never, I suppose. And I definitely very much so look forward to blitzing this content live in front of you guys. So hopefully you guys can be there. And then creating guides so it is easier for you to do the same. So let me know what you guys think about Act 8, rewards, system, everything else. And I'm going to catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next